R.I.P. Jason David Frank. Honestly, this video was kind of hard to make because of how much this actor meant to me, specifically growing up as a kid and just into my adulthood. He's one of the ones that I really wanted to meet at like a Comic Con or MegaCon or whatever, and I wanted to see him. And just like Chester from Linkin Park, I was too late to see his concerts. I was too late to see Jason, and so this is like what I can do to basically say goodbye to somebody I've never met before, but actually his character, who he was, played such a huge amount into my own personal life, because as a kid back in the 90s, my biological father at the time, he looked very similar, if not almost identical, to the Green Ranger, to how the Green Ranger looked. That was it. And around 6 years old, I was separated from my biological father by my mother. My mother took us away, and I didn't reconnect with him until 20 some years later. Until I was an adult, I was able to find a connection with him and kind of get to know him again. But I didn't really remember what he looked like, and whenever I thought in my head who he looked like or what he looked like, it was Jason from Power Rangers. That was a character, and the Green Ranger, who turned into the White Ranger, who went on to become several other Rangers. He was my favorite Ranger. He was my favorite character in any animation, in any live action, in any fantasy or sci-fi world, in any sort of medium out there. That was my favorite character for the longest time, and I was so psyched that he was able to come back. I believe he came back for Dino Force or Dino Thunder. He became the Black Ranger essentially in that series, and my son was able to see him and became his favorite Ranger at the time. So he meant a lot to me, and any interview that I saw, specifically the ones with Stan Lee, anything that I saw online, he was extremely positive. He was extremely just uplifting, and he was just so happy to be part of. He's just so happy to be part of this world, and so to have happen what happened, it just goes to show you that you really should reach out to your family and your friends and people you care about. Reach out to them, see if they're good, talk to them. I mean, at the end of the day, everyone has their own battles to face, but you never know what somebody's battling. I mean, I've seen things in the news there where his wife was divorcing him or something, and that could have led to whatever. But if I really have to think about it, this is something that more than likely he had been thinking about for quite some time, and so maybe that was the final push. I don't know. I don't really want to remember I don't want to have a remembrance of how he passed away or why he passed away. I want to think about his life and how amazing it was and how much he meant to everybody, specifically me, but also my son as the Black Ranger, and just everybody who he came across, and his friends and family. He's such a great guy. This is, like, again, it took me a week, almost, I don't even know, a week and a half at this point to make this video, to even get on the audio and make this video, because like I said, I just wanted to make sure that I kind of had enough time of grieving, because it really sucked. It was really shitty, and I only felt this way about someone passing that's a celebrity twice before. It's the third time. It would be Chester from Linkin Park. He passed away, and then Chadwick from Marvel, Black Panther. Now it's the third one. It just really does suck. But again, at the same time, I hope that there is some healing that can be done. And again, I do want to just go forward and remember this guy as an amazing person. And let me know what your thoughts are on him in the comment section below. If you guys, grew up with him or, met him, whatever the case is, let me know in the comment section below, guys. I really want to hear your thoughts. This is going to be Sunscape signing off. Take care, guys.